Hi everyone, today I'll be doing a video in English as there is a new set announced a couple weeks ago, or at least a week ago, called Twilight Masquerade. This will be the new Scarlet and Violet, and this set is actually made out of two sets, of course, the two Japanese sets, Crimson Haze and a Mask of Change. The Crimson Haze set was already released for some time now, let's say a week or 2 weeks at least. And we can see, for example, that the sorry for my pronunciation, the Orgapon Tealmask EX is here, for example, and we also have some older Pokemons coming back. If we take a look at the top cards from this set, we can see that again we have these pink cards coming back. I don't know exactly the name of them. We had them in the last set too, but I think the last time before that, don't quote me on this, but it was like 2014, 2015, so it's cool that they're bringing this type of art back. Of course, we have these illustration rare Pokemons, which are just super sick looking. We have this Pinsir, which looks just phenomenal with this type of art, in my opinion, of course. We also have other Pokemons, as you can see here, for example, the Torkoal, or they have finally an Infernape again, which is, I really like this art personally. I think it's also kind of cool. You already see some of the newer ones from Mask of Change, which I will go deeper into in just a second. We also have these full art Pokemon down here, where they again bring back this old type of, this EX thing, which we have seen in the other previous sets prior to this. We have the full art supports with, of course, the waifu Piran here with the camera, and then the special illustration Pokemons, which is Blood Moon Ursalina EX, this one, which is, I think it's a cool art. I think it's the drawing is pretty sick. It almost looks like a kind of like a painting on a canvas or something. I think it's pretty cool, pretty sick looking. And we of course have here the, sorry for my pronunciation again, but the Greninja EX, which is all over the place. I don't know what I feel like about this one. I think it's kind of cool, but there's just so much going on that you can barely even see the Pokemon. And then we of course we have the special illustration cards, which is, in my opinion, probably gonna be one of the most expensive, at least in the Japanese for sure. In English is gonna probably be, if I had to just make a rough guess, it will probably be one of these two. I assume it's gonna be the Greninja because of the art, but you know that in Japanese, if there's a waifu on it, you know that's gonna be a lot more appreciated in the Japanese set than in the English set. For example, I have here the Piran, which is probably gonna be the most expensive Japanese card. I think it is right now also the most expensive Japanese card out of the set. Also a little Easter bunny, so to say, or Easter egg. I mean, is that you can see the Growlithe in the reflection of the camera. So this special illustration rare supporter is kind of matches up with this one. As you can also see her legs right here from Piran, and I think it's kind of cool that they bring back these like two cards that match together. I think there's also one card here, the EVs. Yeah, I think this is also going to be a card that's for sure going to be up there. I think the art is just really sick. You have so many EVs, and I think a lot of people will like this card, of course, too. And then we have the Lana's Assistants right here, which I think is also really cool art with all these different Pokemons in the water. I think it's for sure looking good. And then we of course have the gold cards, which we have the emergency board. Basically looks like a skateboard to me, if you say. We have the luminous energy, and we have the Blood Moon Ursaluna and Ursaluna in a gold card. So this was the set that was announced already some time ago right now. I think it was roughly like a week or so, and these are just some of the normal trainer cards. I think these will be the promos if I'm not mistaken. But we have now also the second, as you can see here, I already made one picture bigger, but we have now the Mask of Change, which was announced yesterday. So we can see the other arts, where we have, for example, Diplin, where we have this art. I think this will be the illustration bear, if I say this correctly. We also have the Monkey Dory, personally, I'm not too familiar with all of these Pokemons. I think they do look cool. I'm more into the older sets. I'm more into the original 151. So I don't know most of these Pokemon, but I think the arts nonetheless still look really sick. Again, sorry for my pronunciation, Vezandipiti. I probably have to look at someone pronouncing these to get these totally right. Then we have this Timber art, which I think looks really cool. I think this art is very well done, where they're building somewhat like of kind of like a house. I think this card will also be for sure up there. And then we have the Okidogi. I think this one will probably be also the top 3, top 5. Hearing other people talk about it as well, this is a card that's very hyped. I think the art just also looks very sick. So I'm really curious to see what this card is going to do within the market. If we look at the products that they're going to bring out, of course, they will have the booster box and the sleeves. You can see the different types of arts on each of these sleeved Pokemon packs. Of course, they will have an ETB. If we look at this picture from what's inside of the ETB, you can see that there will be 9 packs inside. Sadly, no promo. I think, don't quote me on this, but I don't know if this is official yet. So maybe a promo might still be added once the whole set is actually out. But I doubt it, because normally in the past the PokePeach website is always on point with this type of thing. So I don't think there will be a promo, which is kind of a shame. They also brought out these blisters, or they will bring out these blisters. 3-pack blister with a Revavroom promo card or a Snorlax promo card. I think the Snorlax promo card is really sick again. Then of course we have the 1-pack blisters with 1 promo card and 1 coin. The booster bundles. The build and battles, of course, and then some extra products. Which, I'm looking really forward to this set. I'm kind of curious as to what it's gonna do. It's kind of a mix, more focused on the newer Pokemons, which I don't know how that always does in the market, but there are some sick arts. Like, again, if we go back to the top pulls right now, right here we got them all in a row. I think there are some cards which I definitely hope I will get. For example, this Eevee card is really cool. And also the Growlithe plus the parent card. If you mix them up together, I think that's also really sick. Again, that you see the reflection in the camera. I think that's a very nice touch and a very nice detail to it. So yeah, this will be the new set Crimson Haze and Mask of Change, which will make Twilight Masquerade. And that was it.